Hey y'all, how are y'all? Miss Robin Tamani, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome to my page, and if you're watching live, hello to you. Hopefully some people will pop on here in a second, and if you're not watching live and you're watching the pre-recorded version of this, hope you're having a great week. It does not feel like a Wednesday right now. It just feels kind of like all over the place since I had Monday off for Labor Day. But anyways, for the last week and a half, I have a lot of waxes to kind of go through with you that I've been using, and some other products that I wanted to share with you, my personal review. And without further ado, let me go ahead and get started here. Actually, first, Ryder is, so I have two dogs, and Ryder is hanging with us here, and she keeps like making sounds like she wants to say hi. So if you say hi, Ryder, say hi, buddy. You just wanted a moment of fame, huh? Anyway, so that's Ryder. And I wanted to go through, like I said, some stuff with you here that I have been using, and I'm going to start with the non-wax product first. And if you didn't know, I haven't talked much about this lately, but Scentsy actually sells a fragrance line, and this is the fragrance mist, and this is in the scent of prickly pear and agave. And y'all, I got this back in, gosh, it was like April, and I use it pretty much every day unless I switch things up every once in a while like most women do, and it's only down to here. Okay, so I have all of this left to go. Hey y'all, you say hi to Ryder. Ryder, she's like looking at me again. Hold on, we're gonna say hi to her again just because. Say hi, Rai. Where'd you go? Say hi. You say hi, everybody. You like Scentsy too? I know, they got pet stuff. Anyways, back to the story. So I got this back in April, and I've only used this much of it, and I use it pretty much every day. I love that it is long and cylindrical, and because like I'm on the go a lot with my children, and I can plop it in my purse, and it's not going to take up a whole lot of room. But anyway, so this is very fresh smelling. It's kind of aquatic in my opinion, but it's still light enough that it's not like super, super heavy, if you know what I'm saying. But let me tell you what Scentsy says about this smell. Hey y'all, so this is called Prickly Pear and Agave. It says, prickly pear and agave are sweet as a desert sunset behind a dreamy veil of sheer petals. Hey, Gwen. So I don't know what a prickly pear is. I'm going to assume it looks like a cactus based on the product or what it looks like here. But like I said, it's very fresh. It's clean. It's like aquatic smelling, a little bit fruity, but not sweet. You know what I'm saying? So I really like it, and it's good for like all year round. Okay, now let's go on to some wax, and before I started, I knocked something over here, and I have a giant pile for you. Let me just give you a little sneak peek of what I'm going to go through. You love the little, the baby carriage back there. We're graduating since my son's getting to be, almost 5 months old now? Anyway, so I'm getting off track. So the first one I want to go through with you, or first few I want to go through with y'all is are some that are not like available right now, but I have been using them because, you know, I'm a Scentsy fanatic and I have wax from like different seasons ago. So this first one I used the whole entire thing. It comes in a green container. This one is called Farmhouse Fur and is so good, okay? I was in the mood for not like Christmas trees, so like when I see green wax, I think of like Christmas time and Christmas trees. But I was in the mood for something clean and fresh. And let me be honest, in my last Scentsy haul of lots and lots of wax, I kind of went a little bit overboard on all the fall smells. So like the apples, the pumpkin, the cinnamons, the bakery stuff, because I was just like, yay, fall. And I didn't really pick up anything that was super like fresh and clean smelling. And I was just craving that this weekend, cleaned, and I wanted something fresh and clean, and this hit the spot for me. It is a little bit more like a Christmas tree scent. My husband loves that smell, but it's not like super, super Christmas tree. It's fresh, it's clean, with a hint of Christmas tree, like pine, I guess you can say. But there's a little bit of like a fruitiness to it, if that makes sense. But it was good. I definitely picked up more fresh smells recently in my most recent Scentsy order, so I can't wait to share those with you later, but this one definitely hit the spot. Let me tell you what Scentsy says. So it's called Farmhouse Fur, Fir Needle, and Cedarwood. Get some pink grapefruit pizzazz. So yeah, that's the freshness coming from it, the pink grapefruit, and then, like I said, the little bit of Christmas tree smell, I guess, is the fir needle. But it was really nice, and it has a little bit of sweetness to it. Okay, another one that I used this week. I'm not totally done with the bar. Hey, y'all who are just logging in. Thanks for joining us. This one's called Cherry Limeade. And again, I was feeling like fresh, clean, fruity this week. You notice it has a BBMB. That stands for Bring Back My Bar. And Bring Back My Bar event happens twice a year. And if you have been following me on my group page for at least a month now, a few weeks ago I posted about Bring Back My Bar, and it was a voting session. And some people voted, some people may not have. But if you did vote, what's happening here is in the next week, so I think it's September 18th, Scentsy's going to release to me, I'm so excited, which Bring Back My Bar votes got the most, and which bars, I think there's like 25 of them, are going to be released in December for purchase. And these are going to be all fan favorites, ones that are retired or gone, and which fans just have to have back. So very excited for that. Anyway, so I melted some cherry limeade this past week, and it is exactly as what it sounds like. It's cherry, but it's like tart cherry, not like sweet cherry. It's tart cherry, zesty lime, and then there's a little bit of like fizziness. So like you can imagine like what cherry limeade soda back in the day would smell like at a soda bar. It's so good. And it's very strong. It lasted a good 2 days. Like one little cube lasted 2 days. And I love this one. Now, this is not available now because it's a Bring Back My Bar. So it left in July. But let me tell you what Scentsy has to say. It says, cherry limeade, zesty key lime, sweet cherry, and juicy berry. A delicious scent reminiscent of a soda fountain drink. Yes, I don't get super sweet from this. I get more tart cherry and tart lime. And I absolutely loved it. All right, let's do some of the ones that I have melted through this past week that are available now in this catalog for you to purchase. These are all great. I love all of them. And the first one is called Baked Apple Pie. And notice I only have one little cube left. I'm kind of hoarding it because I did not purchase this again in my last haul, but I have some more coming. So this is Baked Apple Pie. And this is so good. Like if you like apple pie scents, then this is obviously for you. But what I like most about this is that it's not just like apple cinnamon. Like you literally get the crusty scent of this. Like you know how pie like smells like a little bit crusty. My dad loves to bake pies, and when you walk in his house when he's baking a whole boatload of pies, it is definitely something to smell. But I get the crusty note from this, and I like that because it's not just sweet apple and sweet cinnamon. There is the crusty bakery note. And you do get apple, and you do get cinnamon with it. But I like it. Obviously, I've used a whole lot of it, and it's a good one. Let's see what Scentsy has to say. It says, flaky crust, apples, spices combined in a strong scent. Yes, so it is strong, but it's not like overpowering strong. It's just enough that you're going to get a nice throw from it. So I recommend baked apple pie. Okay, this next one, y'all, if you're looking for a fall scent that is amazing, okay, and you like sweeter smells, okay, and it's just like the best fall, one of the best fall scents. There's so many freaking good fall scents, I can't lie. This one did not disappoint at all. It is called Caramel Apple Craze. Okay, it just came back in stock because it had sold out for a little while, and that's how good it is. I used lots of cubes of this already. This is all in like a few days worth here. But Caramel Apple Craze is wonderful. It is absolutely wonderful. It is exactly what I would hope my house would smell like if I wanted it to smell like a caramel apple. Okay, it is red, juicy apple, and then you get that creamy, warm, sweet caramel note. Like, it is so good. Oh my gosh. If you have smelled maple apple bourbon and you like that scent, then this is definitely one that you are going to love. It is, like I said, it's apples, And then it's like a perfect combination of sweet and tart all at the same time. I love this smell. And you know what? This one lasted me, these little single cubes, like I probably could have gone 3 days on my same cubes. Okay, that's how good this was. It definitely starts off stronger with the more apple scent to it. And then later, after you've melted it for a while, you get more of the caramel note to it. But I really enjoyed this a lot. It's a good throw, meaning it's strong, but you have to like a little bit sweeter scents. Here's what Scentsy has to say. Caramel apple craze. Creamy golden caramel, sweet red delicious apples, and whipped vanilla invite you to be a trick-or-treater again. Yes, the vanilla definitely comes out, like I said, with the caramel later. Oh, but it is so good. I love this. This is like in one of my top 5, I think, favorite fall scents. And that's saying a lot because I love fall everything. Okay, next one we have is called Autumn Sunset. This is one I sent samples out for within the last few weeks. It is the purple wax here. And this one, I've been using this one in my classroom quite a bit. You can see how many times I've used it in my class. 1, 2, 3, 4 different times now because it's that wonderful. And when I smell this one, I immediately get strong cinnamon and spice. Okay, so that's like the first note that I get. I get strong cinnamon spice and clove. But then I get a little bit of like apple to it. The apple is like the side note, right? So like it's definitely strong cinnamon spice at first, and then the apple note comes a little later. And there might be a little hint of pumpkin in this, but like I said, it's mostly cinnamon, and then apple and the maybe the pumpkin, if that's what I'm getting here, is like the after note. But it's good. It's a strong performer. I might have changed my wax out a little bit too soon in my classroom just because I was like so excited to try some other things. But these cubes would have lasted me a good 2 whole like school days at least. 2 whole school days. I just changed mine out a little quicker than I probably should have. It's good though. Let's see what Scentsy has to say about Autumn Sunset. They say Autumn Sunset is apples, pumpkins, fall leaves, and spices, a top 10 fragrance. Yes. So again, if you like the cinnamon spicy scent smells, then I would highly recommend that one. Those of you who did get a sample from me from that, I would love to know what you thought of it and if you liked it as much as I definitely like it. Okay, I got 2 more for y'all. This one is actually going upstairs right now, and in our house we have kind of like a colonial style home, so upstairs are all the bedrooms and then downstairs is the main living area. But this one's called Winterberry Apple Tea, and so I have one warmer I have 2 warmers upstairs, but right now I have one warmer going in Emily's bathroom. I call it Emily's bathroom. It's Nathan's bathroom too now. But anyway, there's a little mini warmer, and I put it on around like 5, 6 o'clock when I got home, and I left it on and then went up there to change, the kids and get them ready for bed about 7 o'clock. And oh my gosh, like as soon as I start walking up the steps, I get this nice whiff, okay, of this scent. And that's coming from a little mini warmer, okay, in the bathroom. So it's a small little bathroom area, and then all the way downstairs to the steps, I could smell this. It is phenomenal. Y'all, this is a scent that if I can get anyone to like sniff it, they always tell me they love it. It's one that sounds like different. You're like, tea? I don't want to smell make my house smell like tea. But it's not like tea smelling. I don't even know what tea would smell like. But it's like you get like a deep berry smell mixed with apple, right? But it's not super, super sweet. So it's like a berry and apples, and then you get a really nice combination of like cinnamon and clove and like maybe it's some pumpkin pie spice, all the fall smells that you want. But it's good. Like it's a little bit different than what you're expecting, like that you typically would like go buy like an apple cinnamon candle or something. That's not like this. It's so complex. I love this. This is definitely one of my favorites in the wintertime that throws people off and is like, hey, what is that smell in your house? Like, I've never smelled something like that before. So that's called Winterberry Apple Tea. Let me explain to you what Scentsy has to say. It says, Winterberry Apple Tea. Winter tea cozies up with cranberry. That's what I'm missing here. That's the deep berry smell that I'm getting. So it's winter tea cozies up with cranberry, apple, and honey. They say nothing about like cinnamon and like clove and what, but I get that. I totally get that. I think Scentsy like lied. It's good, okay? It has some spice to it, but you definitely get, like they said, the deeper berry smell at first. Anyways, so last one I have for y'all that I've been melting is called Snowberry. Okay, see, and it's pretty cool because it's like this clear wax, which I kind of like because all these others have like a deep color or a green or a red, but this one's clear, so that's a little bit fun. And when I first, so this is the first time I've ever melted this, when, you know, these last 4 cubes that I've used, but as soon as I got my testers in and I put my nose in this, I was like, oh my gosh, I need this. I have never smelled anything like this before. And it was so, like, different. But it's so good. Like, the combination Scentsy come up with, like, is pretty spectacular in my opinion. Oh, it's so good. So, winter or snowberry. It smells like fruity, like berries, like strawberries and raspberries. But I also get, like, peppermint, which you're like, peppermint with berries? It's so good. It's like, it adds like a freshness to it, if that makes sense. But it's definitely berries, strong on the berry fruity end. And then, like I said, you get like peppermint and like cinnamon at the same time. So, sounds strange. It's so good. I love this smell. I bought this in a car bar, which is the little thing that you hang in your car to make it smelly. And I cannot wait to use it. It is wonderful. I just have to tell you that. Let me tell you what Scentsy says, and I don't think I can live without this one, so like this one is going to have to go in my Scentsy club. I'll explain what that is later. All right, Snowberry, it is definitely luscious, a luscious blend of loganberry, strawberry, see, peppermint, and zesty cinnamon. See, I get that. I get the peppermint sweetness, and I get the cinnamon mixed with the berries. It's a different type of wintry scent. Heck, y'all, you could use this all year round. Let's be serious, right? It is so good. I absolutely love it. I will not go without this smell. Okay, y'all, this is called Snowberry. I think you need to try this. It will not disappoint you. When I go to make my like more wintry haul, because that was just like a spur of the moment, I need to try this because it smells so good as a tester. I will definitely be adding that and a whole bunch of other wintry scents. Like I said, right now I'm kind of in the fall mode. My recent haul, if you missed this a few minutes ago, I like I said, I got mostly clean and like a little bit of wintry smells going. So I can't wait to share those with you once I get them and try them out and see how they go. But that's my haul for the week or week and a half, however long it's been. I plan to use more and I'll pop back on here in the next week or so. Also, there's some really awesome stuff coming out here soon. I don't want to share too early with y'all, but I will soon. Let's just say there's some really awesome counter clean scents coming out. If you don't know what counter clean is, it's like it's a spray that you clean. It's like an all-purpose sort of cleaner for your counters, and I use it in my living room, on my furniture. I use it everywhere. But anyway, so there's some awesome stuff coming out. I can't wait to share with you. So stick around on the VIP page, and there will be more good stuff to come. I hope y'all have a great rest of your week, and thank you for tuning in, whether you're live or whether you've watched this on your own. Have a good one. Bye.